The Raw ratings are in, and there's not really too much to talk about because, from a Monday Night Raw perspective, they're up, but they're only up by 49,000 viewers. Welcome back, guys, to the channel. And yeah, what else is there really to say? And I say 49,000 viewers. Well, I mean 39,000 viewers. Oh, yeah, brother. Not 49. This has marked a 3% increase on last week's average of 1.539. So again, Raw showing a bit more consistency. You looked at SmackDown. We recently covered the SmackDown rating. I mean, the SmackDown rating was awful. There is no two ways about it. The SmackDown rating was absolutely awful. You can't spin it. You can't get away from it. You can't hide it. The SmackDown rating was just absolutely atrocious. There's no two ways around it. But Raw, this is actually an alright one. I mean, this is just the normal for Raw now. This is what they've been doing for ages upon ages upon ages. So is it time we move into the clips, guys? I think it's time we moved into the clips. So kicking us off, we've got Seth frickin' Rollins and Bronson Reed engaging in a wild brawl. This did 705,000 viewers, and you know what? I actually kinda didn't talk about this in the review, but I was meaning to. Seth Rollins grabs Bronson Reed's top. I don't know why Bronson Reed wasn't wearing something a bit more protective, because no one wants to see his flab. But that's exactly what we've seen. So it gets lifted up here, right, by Seth Rollins, and Bronson Reed's flab is high. And I'm not talking like, generic flab. Well, no, it is generic flab, but I've never seen flab like this in a wrestling ring that wasn't intended for like comedy or to embarrass the person. Because, I mean, this looked like the average bum on the street who bends over and his flab is touching his toes. It looked disgusting, and we truly must be in a new era, because see Vincent Kennedy McMahon, he wouldn't settle for that. He just wouldn't allow that on his television. Of course he wouldn't. I mean, look at the state. Look at the actual state of Bronson Reed hanging here on his flab, and his moobs are just hanging. I almost feel like Seth Rollins done this on purpose, right? Because when Bronson Reed goes for the spear, it's just Rollins like counter. He doesn't counter, but he holds on to Reed for the momentum, and then before he gets into the corner, he rips it up. Don't understand it, but I mean, it did 705,000 views, so it is what it is. Jess Testori, or Joe Testori welcomes back Lillian Garcia, 416,000 views, so it just proves Lillian Garcia is a bigger fucking draw than 99% of people in this company, because I mean, this did more than double what Cody Rhodes did in his clip on SmackDown. R-Truth helps the New Day defeat AOP, 231,000 views. The Wyatt Six attack the Final Testament. It's the first time they've been back in weeks. I mean, it's near 500,000 views, so I mean, their stock may feel dead, but you need to capitalise. You can't bring this group in by mass murdering like the entire roster, right? And then after a few weeks they're feuding with American Made. You can't go down that road, because once you go down that road, you need to turn off that road. It's failed. Adam Pearce makes Seth Rollins against Bronson Reed official, 250,000. And then up next we've got an intriguing clip called Carlito Gets Into Hot Water. This actually got 500,000 views, and the only reason this got 500,000 views is due to the controversy with Carlito and Damage Control. That is it. That is simply why. Now this isn't actually the clip of him interacting with Damage Control. This is the clip of him backstage arguing with the rest of the Judgment Day, because Raquel Rodriguez asked him like, "What do you actually bring?" And he's like, "I'm cool." Is that going to slide though? But WB very smart with the marketing here, taking advantage of this in a very sneaky way. Raquel Rodriguez getting tore apart here by Rhea Ripley. Dominic Mysterio in this clip as well, 632,000 viewers, so that did alright. Io Sky, Kairi Sane against Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, 223,000 viewers. Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee taking down American Made, 213. I mean, this is your lowest rated clip. Sad because it's featuring Rey Mysterio, but what do you expect, man? Look at the rest of the people in the clip. Dragon Lee and American Made. American Made are done. I seen that loser JD Finu. Oh, they've done all they can on Raw. Move them to SmackDown. Oh, aye. Because you move them to SmackDown, they're going to be automatically better. Absolute loser behaviour. Thinking that moving these guys to SmackDown is going to like change the world. It's not. Damian Priest confronting Gunther. 442. The Miz trying to ditch the final testament. 312. And then our highest rated clip has actually got 902,000 viewers. It is Jey Uso against Braun Breaker. IC title match. The full matches tend to do well, but this one actually had like bloodline involvement. But I tell you what, I'm surprised WWE didn't make a separate clip with Solo Sikoa and the bloodline, because they would have easily. I think they could have easily got another million views. Easily, because the bloodline draw. Bloodline draw big time. Anyway, that is it for your Raw rating. Not that good, but here it's up for last week, and it's about the norm.